What was the difference between the white pieces of paper and the colored pieces? White was praise. What were the other ones? Nice, because they're two different things. PDA, PDA Plus. Two different things. One's like the shortcut, the other's more robust. PDA, PDA Plus. Okay, so, yeah, what is it?
I had the white. That's how I felt, was very short and direct.
Short and direct. So that was a thought, it was short and direct. What were your feelings in relationship to that thought?
I felt kind of rude.
You felt rude, really good.
Yeah. And then receiving the color, so I read first mine, and then I was with the color. I was kind of not happy reading it very directly.
Yeah.
And then when they read the positive to me, it kind of put a smile on my face. So it kind of,
So what was that like for you? When you received something that was nutritive, but you didn't give something that was nutritive, how did you feel? Awkwardness. How about other people? We're about to take a break, you guys, so just so you know, get cookies now, that's totally fine, but cookies are coming. This is it, and we're going cookies. But I love that you take care of yourself, you're fully grown. You don't need me to tell you to get a cookie.
I think I kind of felt the same way, where like everybody was so elaborate with positivity,
Yep.
and mine was a one word, and I'm like, that's all I give them after.
Totally.
Yeah, I was like, it was nice. I'm like, no, that's not very nice.
Right. Right? But really, in normal world, before this moment, for most of you, you would have been like, that was good. I told him it was nice. But now, when we're sensitive to context, when we're mindful, it's like, ugh. Now, up until now, we thought that was okay. And it is, it's like sugar. So a lot of times when my husband will say to me, I'll say, oh, you know what, I did this training, I forgot to say this, I forgot to say this, and they're like, and he's like, they don't know. They only know what you gave them. That's fair. So kids might not know that it doesn't feel that good, but they may. They may start to be like, something was missing. This just didn't feel that great. Yeah, she said she liked it. The one that gets me is the C. Who had a strip that said C? What'd you feel about the C?
It was horrible. It was like a condescending, like, see?
Nice word, Tanya. Nice. Condescending. I hear it so much. See, when you share, it's better. See? Like, I've been the expert all along. Such a habit of adults. Such a habit. Yes?
It was really cool to add the plus, and the people that I said the PDA and then the plus team smiled every time.
Aww.
And sometimes a spontaneous thank you, even though
Yeah.
you can't really help it.
Totally. Yeah.
It feels really good to get that.
Well, the response to a PDA, if you say thank you, no problem with that. I'm not the killer, I thank you, like everyone thinks I am. If someone says you shared the toys and that was really respectful, for a child or an adult to say like thank you, that's awesome. Go ahead.
I appreciated the body language and that I approached.
Oh, nice.
You felt what they said.
That's beautiful.
It's like they didn't even speak when you first came up to them. You could feel that they were into that.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you can imagine, because there's energy and information through us all that's going between us all the time, that children can feel that too. Typically or atypically developing. I'm not talking about tuning into social cues. I'm talking about the brain sensing energy and information. So if you're in a warm, receptive, open place, a yes brain state, the power of yes, then you're signifying that to that person. Yeah. And again, praise is, I would rather have praise than nothing. Right? So some people don't praise at all. So at least if you're praising, good on you. You've been knowing, I gotta help them tune in to what's going well. Good for you. You're already there. Now you just need to update. You just clean it up a little bit. So good on you. Congratulate yourselves that you were already there. But please work on the PDA so I can start going out in public again. Because when I go out in public and I hear, good job, good job, good job, I want to scratch my eyes out. But then I'm sensitive to context, and I have compassion and loving kindness and non-judgment, and that parent's doing the best they can with the information they got, which is 3,000 books that tell you to praise your kid and put them in timeout.
Know your audience.
Know your audience. Okay. So did you sift, did anyone have any sort of bodily sensations or images or anything that arose? Those tend to be the two that we don't tune into. You noticed body language. Did people notice their own body language too? Just notice that. Yeah.
I noticed, because mine's rather lengthy,
Yes.
that the first times I couldn't really even make eye contact with people, so I felt really, I'm like trying to move it up in eye contact with them so I could remember. And then I thought, okay, maybe you could just remember what it says since it's only 3 sentences.
I don't know, that's pretty rockstar. I don't know if I could remember 3 sentences, so if you could, good for you. It's brand new. You even get to study it. But yeah, that's a great thing. It's like, you know that when you're trying to attune to someone, you use the nonverbal, you use your body language. We also use it in directions and corrections. I heard someone saying earlier, my kids don't listen to me, but then when my husband comes and says it in the big voice river, they tune in and they listen. It's almost as if they're waiting for that. Well, it's not almost, it is, because they've been socialized for that. And so we just got to decouple that too. We got to get them to be able to tune in, regardless of whether their brain says, this is an emergency, you better tune in, Dad's home. So I was in a preschool the other day. There's a very large male in one of the classrooms. And the teachers were having a difficulty with a child, and they said, go get Mr. Michael. And then Mr. Michael came in, and he just walked through the door, and that child just fell to the floor. And they thought that was the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, stop doing that immediately. You just activated his amygdala. That's his fear response. That's not good. Well, he stopped the behavior. At what cost? He just raised his cortisol levels. I can't see it, I'm guessing. He dropped to the floor? No. Don't bring, the dad look, whatever. We can use our body language. We do use it. But let's not cheat. But also, you're just cheating yourself because you're going to work smarter. You're going to work harder, not smarter. So even if you think, well, no, they're doing fine, they're doing well at school, whatever. I mean, there's still always observable costs. I have an 18-year-old who's in my office now, and she's anorexic. And we've unpacked it over time. She has a great family. But she said there was so much expected of me, and I couldn't be bad. So now I'm overly perfecting. So not all children that are directed and corrected become anorexic. But we just have to be careful to really tune in and to see the child. Even if you think they're doing well, look again. And it's often those children who you think are doing well who you really need to tune into, because they've often just dialed it in to be able to please you or to meet expectations. But there's a whole mental activity thing going on that they're going to have to reckon with at some point. They're on autopilot. And they're suppressing. They're suppressing because that's what's expected much of the time. If it's not in your home, then it is at school a lot of the time. Because we don't have an emotional literacy curriculum K through 12 that we teach every day, all day, throughout the day. I've never been to a school where it exists. Active curriculum all day throughout the day. We have an emotion every minute. Okay. Any questions about that?
I changed the wording on mine. It says, you look happy.
Yep.
And I changed it to, you look so happy.
Gorgeous. You rocked it. Improvised. Because you got to bring you to it, right? So that brings up a good point, though, is people are like, this isn't natural. This isn't me. I get it. How can it become natural? How can it become part of you? Maybe when you change it to so happy. Maybe when you say like, dude! Or a lot of people say like, wow! First. Because they don't like automatically go into it. Make it your own, but stay true to the tenets. No I see, no I like. It's not about you.